The Himalayas are wellspring of offering. For thousands of years, people come to the Himalayas for seeking solace, refuge, and the Himalayas have a bounty of biodiversity which offers itself in various forms. It just was natural that it's not right to burn garbage or to throw it out in these pristine settings. Deer Park was started by Dzongsa Khyentse Rinpoche in 2006. It's drawing inspiration from the historical Nalanda, which flourished in ancient India. And also why it's called Deer Park, it's paying tribute to the historical Deer Park where the Buddha taught for the first time. Deer Park was started by Rinpoche with a vision that how to bring back appreciation of these traditions in India. It's in a holistic way, not an academic way, in an experiential pedagogical way. We run programs here since 2006. We've run over 500 programs. And so last 15, 16 years, we've been working with people from all over the world and the local community, which is both Tibetan and Himachali. 30 years ago, there was no packaging in these parts of the world. And still people had a life. People had festivals, they had celebrations, they had everything. And there was no packaging. So we said, okay, that means plastic is not something which cannot be got rid of. So there is a way out. And that's how, we started taking small steps in the zero waste philosophy. I would say the first challenge is understanding materials, of basic community level scientific understanding of these materials which are coming in our shops. What is bubble wrap? What is this chips packaging? What kind of dyes are used on it? What is styrofoam? And to our understanding, there is no 100% recycling because it all comes at a cost to the earth. So it's all downcycling. So we are committed to the principles of zero waste, of the 5 R's of rethinking, refusing, reducing, reusing, and then recycling. And that's how, we started taking small steps in the zero waste philosophy. Our encounter with garbage is sort of like push it away. Yes, we can blame that it has a problem of smell, it does not look good, does not feel good, and we can also disconnect ourselves by saying, oh, it's made by companies but the fundamental problem is we are consuming it, so it's our problem too. And so we felt, drawing from the Buddha's teaching, that you have to confront your Dukkha, your suffering, which is the first noble truth, and it's only then we can find a way out. So same in Deer Park, we can see as you enter the campus, the garbage rooms are in front. And of course, if the garbage is segregated properly and sincerely, garbage has potential to be a resource, and then garbage does not become a nuisance to your senses. So Deer Park started the zero waste handicraft project in 2010. We started collecting cloth waste from tailoring shops. We started collecting packaging, and both of these constituted making eco handicrafts with the prime intention of creating a sustainable livelihood model for the local communities. When we use the word upcycling, we can't advocate this to a larger level of the problem of plastic. So upcycling is simply one sort of action we can create for local communities to deal with waste. But fundamental sort of action is needed at the level of rethink and refusing and creating alternative materials. We have a flourishing farm. We have variety of herbs, fruits, salads, vegetables, of course. We feel that the farm is a model and we want to promote more such models in local communities. It's unfortunate that the local mandis are mostly supplied from factory farms in Punjab and elsewhere. I think there is a great opportunity to create more localized producer networks. If I get into the audit of our zero waste practices. There is failure at the level of students or visitors who come here, and I'm not only blaming them, there is our failure here. That maybe our signages are not effective, our communication is not effective, maybe we need to do more orientation when people come to stay here. We maybe need to enforce more. So there is failure there. There is failure in our, for example, zero waste shopping policy. Because there's so many variables. We are buying from vendors, and now even our local vendors would try to provide you things in more packaging, and he in his good intention will think, yeah, it's better quality or it's cleaner. And then there is the failure of our own ignorance, our own habitual patterns. So I mean, I'm saying at that level there is recognition, and the failure of course gives you the ground to work with, right? So, and it's only when somebody points it out or you recognize it, you see, okay, these are the gaps, we need to improve this. Then of course the disposal of it, and that cannot be left to communities. We need an involvement of companies, extended producer responsibility. We need enforcement from government or government agencies which are authorized for environmental protection. Uh, and then of course community level and urban bodies or rural bodies